Surtain, who's had quarterbacks numbers all season, coming down with 7 picks.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Takes it at the 7.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The numbers on the ground for Walker a week ago.
1 rushing touchdown, yes, but look at the rushing yards. He was up near 200.
The one phrase I'd use to describe that performance, he carved up that defense.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
It makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So here are the Raiders now with great starting field position. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The numbers last week for Toney. 4 catches, 80 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
That's complete to Toney. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll drop the throw. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Raiders. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
That one caught by Carter. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
The Dolphins at 9-1 on the year. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
They'll try and throw for him. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-0. They said we'll go for 2. They take the lead.
How about that? A little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because
second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
He'll look to throw.
Wright's got it.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wright.
Dolphins bring up an extra defensive back on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Straight ahead, Walker.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for, the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Oh, good move. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
60 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw here. Rolling to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure that
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. And that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through.
That's going to be caught by Carter for a Dolphins touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
And now here come the Raiders.
Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, tried to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
2nd and 4.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
Man open, it's Toney. He's got it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from a strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They'll get it inside the 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Kadarius Toney,
50 yards.
And the Raiders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time. Back now in Miami, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Here's a give up the middle. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
The pressure from multiple guys as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this one is incomplete. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Let's go. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They run again with Walker.
And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 106 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Back to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Well, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
He'll get that one to Carter complete.
And out across midfield down to the 45. 23 yards on the play. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Back-to-back catches here for Carter.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On play action, they'll throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He finds his man complete. That's Carter. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late. And they